What's kind of behind this potential tightening in the rules?
Hey, good morning. That's a good question. I think you've seen an explosion of tech listings around the world as the pandemic supercharges digital trends, and that's equally true of China and its Nasdaq-style in Shanghai. About 145 companies IPO'd there in 2020, and there are forecasts that we'll see another 150 at least this year. But with the wheat, you've also seen chaff, and that has regulators worried. They've promised to improve the quality of listed firms, and importantly, they're also weighing rules that will place a greater emphasis on greenlighting those companies that are working on hardcore technology and innovation.
And this coming at a time when we're seeing a broader crackdown on technology, especially fintech, right?
That's right. I think, you will see an element of that fintech crackdown filter through if these rules are eventually passed. This is a sector that's under a great deal of scrutiny at the moment. There's a much wider crackdown. You've seen a flurry of rules to try and rein in some of the big fintech companies like Jack Ma's and Group. And regulators have been stressing that these online platforms offering banking services need to have the same risk measures that are imposed on traditional lenders. But fintech really hasn't changed the very basic nature of finance. And so our sources tell us that while the latest measures on the starboard aren't targeting a specific sector, they will make it harder for fintechs to list on the starboard.
Yeah, especially like Ant Group, right? I mean, that was a big debacle. Does that mean that it will be harder for Jack Ma and his company?
Certainly on the starboard, it looks like Ant will find it harder to make their case. Though, to be perfectly honest, I mean, you've seen Ant, get a lot of scrutiny in recent months, and there is a restructuring underway at the financial behemoth. So from what we understand, there's a pretty slim chance that they'll be able to IPO this year in any case. They first need to satisfy regulators, on a wide variety of issues. And I think that really will be where management will keep its focus this year.